I wrote tests today to see if they were gonna be open,
baby
but they
sister. I'm
weren't.
fucking with her. I swear to God. She give me a hard time and she make me feel sad. I love this type of shit. Like I fucking love it.
I wrote tests today to see
This
if
is
they were
my
gonna be
own
open,
baby
but they
sister. I'm
weren't.
fucking with her. I swear to God. She give me a hard time and she make me feel sad. I love this type of shit. Like I fucking love it.
I wrote tests today to see
This
if
is
they were
my
gonna be
own
open,
baby
but they
sister. I'm
weren't.
fucking with her. I swear to God. She give me a hard time and she make me feel sad. I love this type of shit. Like I fucking love it.
I wrote tests today to see
This
if
is
they were
my
gonna be
own
open,
baby
but they
sister. I'm
weren't.
fucking with her. I swear to God. She give me a hard time and she make me feel sad. I love this type of shit. Like I fucking love it.
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus, yeah, celebrities. Let's talk about caring events. Let's talk about things you don't see on regular TV. So join in on Peachy Time. Peachy Time. Tune in on Peachy Time. Peachy Time. Come join us on Peachy Time. Peachy Time. Join us on Peachy Time. Peachy Time. Yeah.
Hey, what it do, baby? It's your girl, the missus with the kisses. Mwah. All right, what's going on? What y'all got going on tonight? Besides watching Peachy Tea Time, what y'all got going on? Well, you already know. You already know how we got to do this. We got to run it back one more again. Just one more, okay? Just one more again. Here we go.
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus, yeah, celebrities. Let's talk about caring events. Let's talk about things you don't see on regular TV. So join in on Peachy Time. Peachy Time. Tune in on Peachy Time. Peachy Time. Come join us on Peachy Time. Peachy Time. Join us on Peachy Time. Peachy Time. Yeah.
I'm back. All right, y'all. Now, when I tell y'all, I have never, since I started doing this last year in September, I have never been so nervous to do a show. Never. When I say never, never. It's just once I get on, hey, I'm on. But tonight, I'm a little nervous. You know, now I can talk to my Peaches and my Mr. Peaches and everybody out there in YouTube world, hey. And everybody out there in IG world, hey. You know, I can talk to y'all. Because y'all come on here all the time. You know, and I just ain't never been nervous about a show. And today I'm nervous. I am. So today we just have one topic. And then we're going to get on off of here. We're going to talk about Miss Tanisha Chappell. Okay? That's who we will be talking about today. And put her picture up. That's her. Miss Beautiful thing right there. Just simply beautiful. Let me take this down. Just simply beautiful. This is who we're talking about today. Now, me being the person that I am, you know, I go hard from Peachy Tea Time. I go hard for Peachy Tea Time, baby. I really do. And I go hard for my peoples. Okay? Y'all listening? I go hard for my peoples. So, I reached out. I reached out to Tanisha's sister. And you guys are going to see her on the news articles. I reached out to her sister. And I offered her to come on to the show. so that she can help me bring awareness to what occurred on May 26th and on July 16th. Now, I always tell y'all I don't write nothing down. Baby, I had to write some things down. Okay, I had to write some things down this time. So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead. We're going to get started with the show. Hi, Olivia. What's going on, boo? We're going to go ahead. We're going to get started. We always get started with our talent for the night. Once we do the talent for the night, I'm going to tell you exactly what's going on tonight, what the show is about, what's going on. I know you guys seen the picture and everything. So we've been going to dig into this. When I tell you I researched this, I've been on this all day today. When I saw this, I knew there was nothing else we needed to talk about today on Peachy News besides Tyme Chappell and her family. And rest in peace. Rest in peace to Tynesha. I do not know Tynesha. I do not know Tynesha's family. But my heart goes out to them. My heart goes out to her sister, Ranisha, who I messaged today. She did write back. We was talking back and forth on there. Unfortunately, she is not ready. Everything is still fresh. So she's not ready to come out just yet, as far as on social media, to talk about it with an interview. Let's say it like that. And I understand. I get it. And I know she's watching. And Ranisha, I just want to say my heart goes out to you, even though I don't know you. Don't know your sister. But when I tell you the story was so touching, with all the research that I've done on it, my heart goes out to you all. I will continue to keep you in my prayers just as well. And we will be following the story just as well, all the way to the end. Ben Crump, and I'm sure a lot of you all know who Ben Crump is, the attorney that does his thing. He was there for George Floyd, for Trayvon Martin. I mean, he does his thing for everybody. To me, he's like the next Al Sharpton in this joint. You know what I'm saying? And Johnny Cochran and everything. He up in that level of people. So he actually is covering the case. So at the same time, I'm sure it's not too much she can discuss as far as her sister, Tynesha's sister. So I'm here to bring awareness. That's what I'm here for. I'm not here to bash Tynesha. I'm not here to talk about her past, because we all have a past, baby. We all got a past. A past. And a past. Yes, a past. We all have one. So I'm definitely not here to do that. But if anybody, when I say anybody would like to come up, the link is in the chat. It is in the chat on Facebook, and it is in the chat on YouTube. And everyone that's in IG, hey, I'm so icy. And the West Coast G, yes. If y'all want to come up and join me tonight on this topic, which when I tell y'all, it's finna blow y'all mind. If you got something you want to say, you want to come up, feel free. Please give your condolences to the family. Like I said, I'm sure Ranisha is watching this tonight. If she's not watching it right now, she's going to watch it later. And I do know that. And once again, my heart goes out to this family after the shit that I seen today with social media. My heart goes out to them. So we're going to get started. I will be putting some of the comments up so that everyone can see them just as well. And like I said, we're going to always go into our talent first. So we're going to go ahead and get started with that. I brought Miss Anaya back again in the building with Reality Check. I love this one, y'all. I love this one. I got to get everything positioned together, right? So y'all won't be seeing me doing all this shit. Everything on here is allegedly, as always, and explicit language. You know how we do, you know how we roll. So here we go. Let me mute myself.
Goddamn, Lamise, where you been? The fuck you done went? Bitch, we been waiting forever for you to post some new shit. I feel like you wasting time. We been waiting for rhymes. And meanwhile, you famous now, living a whole new life. You either comfortable or scared, but they both gotta go. But you done got your blue check, now you don't know what's no more. Oh, I get it, you Lamise, so fuck them if they ain't feeding you. You get all your money and fame from social media. You making appearance in finest couture now, huh? You got you a deal, your future secure, huh? And copped you a new whip and bitch, you eating good too. Your sugar daddy paying bills and the rent when it's due. You fucking spoiled, feeling privileged when you really a wreck. Man, tell the truth and cut the shit, your heart really a mess. And you be covering shit up and then you wonder why you stressed. Won't even take what's really yours cause you don't know what you possess. But the picture gets bigger, huh? Girl, you gon' die a filthy rich nigga. And you ain't built for taking losses, you's a winner. That shit is in your DNA, so what you scared for? You fly domestic back and forth, bitch, you ain't on no private jet. This shit crash, you gon' drown or you gon' swim for the deck. Bitch, I'm confused cause you chillin' like you don't want what's next. So wake the fuck up, Lamise, you ain't that fucking famous yet. Now it's not the time to chill, when you die you can rest. Only paper you chasing now is a reality check.
Lamise is in the building, baby. Lamise says she ain't playing no games with y'all. Shout out to Anaya Lamise, baby. One day, I'm going to get that girl here on this show one day. I don't know when, but one day. And we going to all show her nothing but love. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead. We finna get started tonight. I hope you all stay in for the entire show. I do hope that you all share this show. Like and share. The more you like, the more people will be interested in watching it just as well, because we need to bring awareness to what's going on. But even if y'all don't, Ben Crump gonna get it cracking. Do you hear me? Y'all gonna hear about this story. I say in the next month. Okay? Within the next month, we gonna hear about this story, baby. Mark my word. Because Ben Crump finna do his thing. So let's get started. And I'm gonna play the first clip. And again, this is with, her name is Tynesha Chappell. Okay? Tynesha Chappell. And I'm going to get into all the details and everything, but I want you guys to see at least one clip first. Okay? Here we go.
Good evening, I'm Drew Gardner. We begin tonight with a death investigation out of Jackson County, Indiana. The Indiana State Police is investigating the death of an inmate at the jail there. According to ISP, the inmate was 23-year-old Tynesha Chappell. Chappell was arrested back in May. According to a statement from ISP, she was taken by ambulance to Schneck Memorial Hospital in Seymour Friday, where she later died. But no details on why she had to be hospitalized were released. An autopsy was performed today, but we are still awaiting those results. Her sister tells WLKY Chappell began having problems shortly after she arrived at the jail that had them concerned.
First and foremost, she had got into an altercation where they sliced her neck. So that was the first thing, and she had to seek medical attention for that. Then a little bit after that, she was crying to me, and she had phoned me, and she was like, "You got to get me out of here. Y'all have to get me out of here. They're going to kill me in here."
This is video of a call the family had with Chappell just days before her death. They say she was in good spirits and did not complain about feeling sick. Family says they just want to know what happened, but so far have not been given any answers.
Okay, so now we got that first clip on out the way. That it done broke the ice and everything. Let's get it cracking. So this is what happened, y'all. As far as, like I always tell y'all, everything is allegedly. I did research. I did my research. That's all I'm gonna say. I did my research. And what I found out was that this young lady, and like I said, everything is allegedly, okay? But this young lady, Tanisha, she is from Louisville, Kentucky, but she ended up going to jail at Jackson County in Indiana. She was at an outlet mall. And when she was at the outlet mall, she was stealing. What she was stealing, I don't know. Don't care. But she was stealing. She left. Police went after her, chased her. They was on a high-speed chase. Excuse me. They was on a high-speed chase. She ended up crashing the car. She went to jail. Was in jail for a little less than 2 months. This lady she was 23 years old. 23 years old. She has a 10-year-old daughter. She needed $4,007 to get out of jail. She kept asking, calling her parents, calling her sister, asking them, can y'all please try to get me out? They was not able to come up with the money. And apparently this young lady was maybe one of very, very few black girls in this jail. This jail was filthy, nasty, dirty, racist, allegedly racist. I'm gonna play the next clip. And then we're gonna go into some more details. Okay? We're gonna go into some more details. So, I have to hit my mute button. But keep in mind, because that gets a little confusing. She's from Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky, but she was in Indiana, Brownstown, Indiana. Okay? So here we go.
A Louisville family is demanding accountability tonight after their loved one died while incarcerated in a southern Indiana jail. Now, the Indiana State Police stepping in to investigate. State police say 23-year-old Tanisha Chappell died at a hospital in Seymour on Friday after being taken by ambulance from the Jackson County Jail. Family tell us the detective informed them of the death Friday night, but provided little information, only saying Chappell was feeling sick before the ambulance was called. The family says they received concerning phone calls from Chappell while she was in jail over the last 2 months, and they're worried her calls for help went unanswered.
I want the truth. I want justice. Accountability. More than anything, accountability.
She was arrested and booked into jail back in May after police say she stole from a store and then led officers on a high-speed chase through multiple counties in Indiana. We reached out to the jail multiple times this weekend for comment, but did not hear back.
They did not hear back. This family is still waiting on the autopsy to come back. This family did not hear from the police officers until 3 to 4 hours later after she was pronounced dead. Now, was she sick? Yes. Was they aware that she was sick? Yes. She had been throwing up and she had a fever. But the last day that they talked to her, she was feeling better. So they thought she was good. Okay? They thought she was good, y'all. And then 2 days later, This girl did. Now, I told y'all I did some research and it was some stuff out there. There was some stuff out there that I'm finna show y'all. But let me show y'all that they do have a GoFundMe. That's important. Because she still got this 10-year-old little girl that need to be taken care of. Helped to be taken care of. It would help. Okay? So this is her GoFundMe. Funeral expenses. I believe they had the funeral already. But I think they're still accepting donations. Okay? So I hope you guys see that. I'm going to go ahead and pull it off. And I have to actually X out of these because I had quite a few things that I wanted you all to see. So we're going to go into the next one. I'm going to go into the next one. And this is a reading that I wanted you guys to hear. I'm going to read it to you all, okay? Let me put up her picture. This is the jail. That's the jail. Now, it says Chappell was arrested on May 26th on charges of resisting arrest, escaping law enforcement, causing bodily injury, and theft after reportedly shoplifting at an Edinburgh, Indiana outlet mall and leading police on a high-speed chase that spanned 3 counties at times reached speeds of 100 miles per hour. Before ending in a collision after 30 minutes, authorities say more than $3,200 in stolen merchandise was found in Chappell's car. I don't care, y'all, but I'm just going to read it anyways, because to me, that's all beside the point. But I'm sure some of y'all want to know, well, how did she end up in jail? So Chappell was being held on $4,007 bond. Her family says she seemed to be in good health when they spoke a day before her death, but said she was having issues with other inmates. Okay? Chappell's mother, Levita McCain, told WDRB she suggested her daughter ask the guards to move her to a different cell. She called numerous times, over and over, saying that they are going to kill me. Get me out of here, said McCain, which is the mother, who allegedly has not been able or allowed to verify her daughter's body. So this woman has not ID'd her daughter's body. And this girl has been deceased since July 16th. An autopsy has been performed and investigators are awaiting the results. We don't anticipate any further statements until investigators receive the autopsy and toxicology results, which typically takes several days or longer, a state police spokesman said. Chappell's family told WHAS 11 News that a detective informed them that she had died, but provided little information saying only that she complained of feeling sick before an ambulance was called. So this girl was non-responsive, y'all, may I add. She was non-responsive, allegedly, when they decided to call the ambulance. She had been complaining. Okay? Chappell, which is Tanisha, had been vomiting and feverish on Thursday, then was pronounced dead at 6 p.m. on Friday before the family was informed at around 8:30 p.m. I believe they neglected her. They neglected her need and protection. She spoke to me numerous times, phone calls, telling me they were going to kill her in there. Her sister, Ranisha Morrell, which is the lady that I've been going back and forth talking with by messenger, said, questioning why her sister wasn't taken to a hospital sooner. How do you not seek medical attention right then and there, she asked. Chappell leaves behind a 10-year-old daughter, A GoFundMe started by the family to cover expenses has raised to $4,000. Okay? So she has been crump. A Louisville lawyer, Lanita Baker, on her team at this time, and they are the ones that's handling the case at this time. We're going to go ahead. We're going to get into another clip. That's the jail, y'all. That's the jail. Now, it was also said that this jail only gives the women 3 pads, allegedly, per week when they're on their menstrual cycle. They have to also be forced to stay in a cell with the sewage backed up. Just nasty. Just nasty. Let me take that picture down. But just nasty, you know? And they make these people live in these conditions just because they did something wrong. She didn't deserve this just because she got caught stealing. Tanisha didn't deserve this because she got caught stealing and because she led the police on a high-speed chase. She didn't deserve to die. But that's not all I got to show y'all. Look at this. And I'm going to read it to y'all. It says, hey, now this is from Ranisha. Hey, y'all. This is to let y'all know how in tune her family was. Okay? Her family was in tune. They knew what was going on. And they tried to get help. But they couldn't get the help fast enough. It says, hey, y'all, Tanisha was just sliced in the neck and was transported to the hospital. She was jumped. If y'all can put in on her $4,000 bond, would be appreciated. I'll post the bond, and when bond is released, I'll give it back to whoever put anything in. Anything helps. ATP. Okay? So this is before she passed away. This is before she was gone. This young lady was trying her best to help her sister. Get her sister out of there. Who cares about what she did? She done got jumped. Got cut in the neck. Let's go to the next one. She most definitely in a small racist town. Y'all definitely should be worried. I never back her. Yeah, I'm sorry, I got to scoot up so I can see. I never back her in dumb choices, but y'all could most definitely be getting bad news. I heard one female on the phone in the background starting shit. I just don't have a good feeling. Something not sitting well in my spirit. For real, for real. She is in there with majority white female correction officers. Could be in on the shit. Things is corrupt. I'm losing hope. My baby sister is locked up in Indiana, in a Jackson detention. She is from Louisville, Kentucky. And today she was recently sliced in her neck. They were saying racial slurs at her. She broke down, told me she can't take it. Correctional officers placed her back in there after the attack. She said, and she's gonna be dead or something. She feels she's gonna be dead or something. Now, this is what she done told her sister. Now I'm gonna take it an even step further back. I went on Tanisha's Facebook page. When I tell y'all the first post, her last post that she posted was the first post that was up there. And what she said was, she said, damn, the last 5, I can't say it word for word, but she was like, the last 5 posts that I just posted was about death. People dying. And she was like, damn, that's messed up. The same day she went to jail, she posted that. And poor baby didn't even make it out of jail. Didn't even make it. Now, I understand. I don't know about y'all, but I'm sure y'all understand too. But if sometimes we just don't have money, we just don't have the money. It's all good, Ronisha. It's all good. And once again, my heart and my platform, everybody that's listening right now, our heart goes out to you and your family. Y'all, this is Ronisha in the comments. She said, appreciate it. I've been too busy lately, and we completely understand. Completely. But y'all, in order for anything to happen, the word got to get out. We have to continue to share and talk about this. Even if you post it. It don't have to be my exact post, but just write something and post it. It needs to get out. But don't worry, because Ben gonna make it happen, baby. He gonna make it happen. Believe it. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get into the next clip. Because like I told y'all, tonight is about Tanisha. That's what tonight is about. And y'all know we always have a lot of different clips. But now ain't the time for that. Okay? So here we go. Let me hit my mute button. Y'all know how we do.
The Indiana State Police are investigating how Tanisha Chappell died after being taken by ambulance from the Jackson County, Indiana jail. WHS 11's Grace McKenna is live with us now, the latest on the investigation and how the family feels they've been kept in the dark. Grace?
Yeah, Doug, good evening. Well, tonight, the family of Tanisha Chappell is honoring her with a balloon release here at Waterfront Park. It should be starting in just a few minutes. They say it's all they can do now to honor their sister and their daughter while they wait for answers about how she died. Indiana State Police are gearing up for what will likely be a long investigation.
Like any investigation we do, the goal is to find the truth and what happened.
The Jackson County Sheriff's Office called ISP in after Tanisha Chappell, an inmate, was taken by ambulance to a Seymour hospital where she died. ISP says an autopsy was performed at Schneck Medical Center on Sunday.
A big part of that clue is going to be the toxicology reports, I'm sure, and the autopsy report as far as what they found, what those doctors observed and were able to document.
Family members say they still don't know much, only told Chappell reported feeling sick before the ambulance was called. They say the early answers aren't nearly enough.
I believe it was this more to the story because she ain't just going to die like that.
Chappell's sister says she feared for her life after several concerning calls from the jail where she'd been in custody since May. They believe her needs and calls for help were neglected.
She started stating to me that she was scared for her life, that if something happened to her, that they did it.
With the investigation ongoing, they don't know when they'll get those answers. ISP anticipates it will be several days before the autopsy and toxicology reports are released. Interviews are the next step, digging for clues about how Chappell died.
They'll take their time, whatever time they need to get to the truth.
The Jackson County Sheriff's Office directed us to Indiana State Police for any further information, though they do say that there has only been one other death in the jail in the last 3 years. In Louisville, for WHAS.
Well, there's another one. That was unnecessary to say. But, hey, she's doing her job. She had to say it. But there's another one. Okay? We need to hurry up and get this show on the road. And Ben gonna do that. Y'all know I like Ben. Because I like Al Sharpton. I always say that's Uncle Al. That's Uncle Al. But, again, y'all, if we don't put this stuff out, we won't know. If I wouldn't have been snooping around getting ready for my show today, I wouldn't have known nothing about this. Nothing. And that's why I tell y'all may not have time to do it, but baby, don't worry. I got y'all. That's what I'm here for. To bring awareness to shit like this each and every Wednesday. Each and every Wednesday. Now, for this young lady to get locked up and have to deal with the stuff she dealt with, nobody believing her because she's sick. Damn it, we go through that shit now on our goddamn jobs. We got to be damn near dying. for them to believe us that we can't make it to work today, or we at work and we can't leave because we sick as hell, but we don't look like it. Well, we ain't too much acting like it. Or even if we is acting like it, you still got about 2 more hours to go, baby. You might as well wait till then. Y'all know I ain't lying. You know I ain't lying. You know I ain't lying. Shit. But they better start believing us. I'm telling you, they better start believing us. It don't make no sense this girl had to go through this. It don't make no sense. And some of the, hold on, let me bring this back down because I'm finna play a clip. Some of the comments, and Ranisha know I'm not lying. Some of the comments that I saw that people would take the time to say negatively on social media. Catfishing. No picture, nowhere in sight. Don't know how to find these people. Can't go whoop their ass. Can't do shit. But they so evil that they would sit there and say things knowing that this girl gonna see this shit. No, and I'm gonna repeat myself again. I do not know this family at all. Whatsoever. I just been messaging this girl today. And she seemed like she got a very nice, kind heart and spirit. So to sit there and bring extra bullshit so she could read it and see it, talking about her sister because of her past or whatever, or because she was stealing, whatever she was doing, it did not cause for her to lose her life. In the post that I read, the text that I read that said she had got sliced in her throat, in her neck, that was before she died. She had recovered from that, if I'm not mistaken. She had recovered from that and was able to tell them, her sister, what happened. That's when her sister was like, okay, we got to get her the hell up out of here. We got to do something. Let's go over here to the comments, y'all. Let's go to the comments. Olivia says, so sorry for their loss. Oh, thank you, Olivia. Olivia said, you look gorgeous, TT. Thank you, boo. Nicole putting up pages in the comments. Thanks, boo. Thank you, Fred. Thank you, Fred. Yes, Bieber. Bieber lied. Bieber lied. Oh, never lied. Never lied. Sorry, Nikki. Nikki trying to say you ain't never lied. Girl, this is crazy. Queen Me, yes. It's very, very sad. But baby, we got a couple more clips to go. So you'll be able to know what's going on, baby. If you know me, I'm gonna tell it. You know, this is just, it's sad. It's just sad. But we're finna go into this next clip. Here we go.
Investigation of a Louisville woman while she was in the custody of the Jackson County, Indiana jail. 23-year-old Tanisha Chappell died in the hospital after being in the jail for more than a month. The attorneys who handled the case for Breonna Taylor's mother are now investigating this incident. WHAS 11's Grace McKenna has been following the investigation this week, and she is here now with the new developments involving these attorneys. Grace?
Yeah, Doug, good evening. Well, lawyers who represented Breonna Taylor and George Floyd are tackling the case now of Tanisha Chappell. Sam Aguiar, one of the lawyers for Taylor's family, posted this on Facebook saying that he's taking the case along with Ben Crump and Lanita Baker. We first told you about Chappell's death over the weekend. State police say Chappell died in a Seymour, Indiana hospital after being taken by ambulance from the Jackson County jail last Friday. ISP is investigating and awaiting autopsy and toxicology results. In the meantime, family members told WHAS on Monday they've received little information and want answers.
Made me feel disappointed, because it's been a long time gap, you know. So it made me feel very disappointed, as if they were covering up some stuff, honestly.
Here's what why that new information is so significant tonight. In Breonna Taylor's case, the same legal team now involved here secured a $12 million settlement. Ben Crump also represented the family of George Floyd, winning a $27 million settlement. I spoke with Urban League President Sigua Reynolds this afternoon, and she says if Aguiar is taking the case, it means there's justice to be found.
I think what we can count on for sure is that they're going to get to the bottom of it. We're going to have every piece of paper, every conversation. And the other thing that people should know, there will be folks within the system who are willing to work with Sam.
The team tells us they do plan to hold a news conference in the next few days. ISP says they don't have any new information today on the investigation into Chappell's death. They're waiting on autopsy and toxicology results, and those can take weeks. In the studio for WHAS 11 News.
Yeah, they're going to keep saying stuff going to take some time. But don't worry. Ben Crump going to get it cracking. He going to get it cracking. Him and old Uncle Al, they're going to get it moving. Because you know why? Because we're going to put pressure on them. We're going to keep putting pressure. Y'all going to keep sharing these videos. Y'all going to keep talking about it. You have to. There's no way this girl should 23 years old. 23. There is no way this should have happened to her. There's no way. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to get into the next one. Yeah, let me hit my mute button.
What happened to my sister is unfair. And I just want justice. I want answers.
Those answers not coming fast enough for the family of Tanisha Chappell. Chappell has been held at the Jackson County Jail in Brownstown, Indiana since May, after she was accused of shoplifting and leading police on a high-speed chase that ended in a crash in Clark County. The 23-year-old Louisville mother was pronounced dead last Friday at a Seymour hospital after she was found unresponsive at the jail.
The only response that we've gotten thus far is that they believe that it was something chemically related.
Attorney Lanita Baker says while information has been limited from the jail as Indiana State Police are investigating, prior to Chappell's death, she was visibly sick and had a fever that required workers to test her temperature every 15 minutes.
They kept her that way and kept her without proper medical care for nearly 24 hours before finding her unresponsive and then calling EMS.
Baker says during their investigation and interviews with former inmates, they've heard about the conditions of the cells and the jail. She says that some cells had sewage backup.
The conditions at the Jackson County Jail are what we describe as cruel and unusual punishment. No human should be subjected to those conditions.
Her attorneys say while they're waiting for the coroner's autopsy, they're going to get an independent medical exam done. Baker says there are also cameras inside the jail which could answer a lot of questions. She has sent a notice to the jail to save the footage as they continue to investigate what happened. Both she and Chappell's sister also allege racism in the jail from workers and even other inmates.
They made something look like a noose and was calling her the N-word a lot.
As they continue to push for answers, on Thursday evening, there was a fundraiser event held to pay Chappell's funeral expenses. Her death still has many of her loved ones in disbelief.
It's one of my closest friends, and it just really hurts because she didn't deserve it.
That's sad they got to go through that, y'all. That's real, real sad. You know, we just got to continue to pray. We got to continue to pray. And we have to share. We have to let everybody know what's going on. Because if not, it'll get pushed under the rug. And we definitely don't want that to happen. We definitely don't want that to happen. Breonna case, that was going to get pushed under the rug. If that wouldn't have came out. George Floyd, none of that. If it wasn't for people recording shit nowadays, we wouldn't know about stuff. And it just get pushed right on under the rug. We have to continue to say her name. Tyme Chappell. We have to. It's a must. Until we see justice. Until we see justice. I don't know what happened in there. I don't know. But guess what? The guy knows. He knows what happened. He knows exactly what happened. So, y'all, this concludes our show tonight. I didn't want to keep it too long because of the circumstances and everything. But you know, we always have to do our motivation for tonight. And our motivation is by Jeremy Anderson. We like Jeremy. We like him. Now, is there anything anybody want to say? Anything? You could go ahead and put it in the comments. Don't forget to watch me on Saturday. Saturday is my show at His 92.3, the real definition of internet radio, baby, with Self-Made. Yes, Self-Made will be in the building. I'm so excited. Also, Friday. Now, y'all can't forget about Fridays now. Fridays is big. Y'all already know Fridays is big. Fridays is with myself and with my husband and with Jessica, the life coach. And like I've always told y'all, we're just here to have a good time, of course. But at the same time, we want to bring awareness to different things, marriage issues, marriage happiness, relationship issues, relationship happiness. If you're going through divorces, we can talk about all that. If you're divorced, we can talk about that too. If you're single, we can talk about that too. Well, I mean, Pooh can't too much talk about it. But hey, we can talk about everything. We can talk about everything, baby. So please, before I get into this this motivation, please, you guys, make sure you share this video. Like it and share it. YouTube, please like it and share it just as well. You don't know who will watch it. You don't know who gonna see this video. It needs to be shared. It needs to bring awareness to Tyme Chappell, Ranisha, her sister, and her family. They need peace. They need justice. And if we keep talking about it, because I'm not done talking about it today just because we ending the show today, right now, after the motivation. We're going to talk about it again. I assure you that. So here we go. Here go our motivation.
I never thought I'd be traveling the world. Like, yo, don't let the t-shirt and jeans fool you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've accomplished a lot when I changed my brain. So I want to challenge y'all real quick. Like, ask yourself right now, all eyes on me. What kind of life you want to live? Like, where you want to be in the future? Because this world out here, it's ugly. I promise you. You mess around and go out here and you don't really harness education, you in trouble. Listen to me. I want to be an advocate for those of you that feel like I don't have much. I grew up in a messed up situation. My father's not there. You know what I'm saying? My family, I live with my auntie. I met a girl yesterday. She's like, yep, mom's strung out on crack. Dad dead. I live with my auntie. You know what I'm saying? But she's like, but I be dogging my auntie out. And I'm like, yo, we got to get over that. You want to be treated like an adult? Let's start acting like one. Because the success that you can experience will mess around and blow your mind. So I got to a point, I was like, shoot, I want it. I want everything I'm supposed to get out of life. Your DNA doesn't determine your destiny, your decisions do. What decision will you make today? Will you make a decision to be great? Will you make a decision like to put the work in as opposed to asking for the hand-me-downs? I promise you, like, I'm on some other stuff now. I'm trying to get everything I'm supposed to get out of life. And I'm here because there's potential inside you. So like, what's your story? Some of you, when you go home, you look around your environment, you don't like what you see. You can change that. Like, you can make that adjustment. You don't have to be like this always. But if you're not intentional about being a success, then you'll accidentally become a failure. I promise you, don't nothing come by chance. Yep, let's talk more action. You want to really show your mom you love her? You want to really show your family you love them? Some of you don't live with your folks. Somebody took you in. You was adopted. You got foster parents. Some of you live with aunties and grandmamas and relatives, and you still doing whatever you're doing. Like, you want to really show them you love them? Your behavior, like how you respond, how you produce, how you perform in school, that's when you're going to show them how much you love them. So I was just like, yo, everybody who talked negative about me, I'm about to show them they was wrong about me. And everybody who believed in me, I'm about to prove them right.
Sorry, forgot to hit the mute button. I know y'all like that one. That one was Jeremy Anderson. He does his thing each and every time he bring out something. Now, I am going to end this show with this last clip because, like I said, we ain't done. We're going to hear this story again, and we're going to hear it loud. It's going to be everywhere. It's going to be on CNN. I just feel it. I feel like Ben Crump is going to do his thing with this. And he's going to make sure this family get justice. So here's this last clip, and then we're going to end the show.
For answers after learning their loved one died in the Jackson County Jail. WDRB's Breanne Martin talked with Tanisha Chappell's family, who, for now, is left filling in the blanks.
That's right, Joel. Chappell's family says they hope someone will eventually give them those answers because the last time they talked to her, things were not going well.
Her name is Tanisha Chappell. She was funny, loud. She didn't back down. She had a big personality.
Ranisha Morrell says her sister meant the world to them.
It is unsettling. We want justice. We want answers. We have a lot of questions and no answers still.
Answers into her death, which Indiana State Police say happened shortly after she was transported from the Jackson County Jail to Chinook Memorial Hospital July 16th. Chappell was arrested in May on shoplifting and other charges and held on a $4,000 bond.
My baby died in jail. In jail. I don't know. I feel like I failed. I don't know. Because I didn't have the money to get her out.
Chappell's mother and father, torn, have speculations about what happened. Families say she was in good health, and Chappell told them she was having problems with other inmates.
But I think it was some foul play involved in it, you know, because she was up there with all them. She was the only black girl in the jail.
But she called numerous times, over and over. They gonna kill me, get me out of here.
Morrell explained how family was so important to Chappell. She relied on them for support through the apparent nightmare.
So many people in Louisville knew who she was. They knew her, if not by Tanisha, they knew her by Big Joint, B Jizzle, Bug. She has a daughter named Nevaeh. She's 10. And she was just so much life.
The family hopes the detectives who've been in contact with them will plug in the many holes in the investigation.
My mama hasn't even verified the body. Why hasn't she been able to verify the body? Just
Right.
to look,
This
pull
your
back the
child?
sheet and look, is this your child? Nothing. And they won't give us any answers.
The family says the coroner's office recommended viewing the body at the funeral, which is yet to be set. An autopsy was performed earlier today, but detectives are waiting for results. Breanne Martin, WDRB News.
Y'all pray for this family. Pray for this family. Pray that they get the justice that they deserve and that they need. And Ranisha, like I told you before, whenever you're ready to come on my platform, the door is always open. I love you all. I love you all. I love you all. And thank you so much for joining the missus tonight. The missus with the kisses. Hey, Mama, I see you just stepped up in here. But I love you too, Mama. All right, y'all. Bye. Here come my babies.
Peachy, Peachy,